The next generation in tandem mass spectrometry-based newborn screening, the NeoBase 2. This non-derivatized MSMS kit gives you the ability to screen for all of the common acid, organic acid, and fatty acid oxidation disorders, as well as purine and peroxisomal metabolic disorders from newborn heel prick blood samples. This training video does not replace NeoBase 2 MSMS kit instructions for use, and the latest version of kit instructions should always be followed. Use disposable gloves, safety glasses, and dedicated laboratory coats in each area. Each NeoBase 2 non-derivatized MSMS kit contains reagents for 960 assays. The expiry date of the unopened kit is stated on the outer label. Store each kit component as indicated on the corresponding labels. Once opened, the kit components are stable for up to 4 weeks when stored as described in the kit instructions. The NeoBase 2 non-derivatized MSMS kit contains the following: NeoBase 2 MSMS kit instructions, the lot-specific quality control certificate, and 1 vial of dried internal standards. The exact concentrations of the isotope-labeled amino acids, succinylacetone, free carnitine, acylcarnitines, nucleosides, and lysophospholipid internal standards are given on the lot-specific quality control certificate included in the kit. NeoBase 2 controls: 3 filter paper cassettes containing 3 spots of 2 levels, low and high, per cassette. The concentrations and standard deviations of controls measured by the manufacturer are given on the lot-specific quality control certificate included in the kit. Each laboratory should establish its own mean and acceptable range. The kit also includes 20 U-bottomed microplates. The plates are used for both the DBS extraction step and for the final measurement step on the mass spectrometer. 20 sheets of adhesive microplate covers. These covers are used to seal the U-bottom microplates during the incubation, as well as after transfer of samples to the plates to be measured. 30 barcode labels for the plates, as 10 different barcodes at 3 pieces each. The kit is designed to be used with the NeoBase 2 non-derivatized MSMS kit. The NeoBase 2 non-derivatized assay solutions are intended for in vitro diagnostic use to extract target analytes from blood samples dried on filter paper and to carry target analytes to the MSMS system. Each assay solutions kit contains reagents for 1,920 assays. The expiry date of the unopened package is stated on the outer label. The NeoBase 2 non-derivatized assay solutions contains the following: 1 800 milliliter bottle of Neo-MSMS flow solvent. The ready-for-use flow solvent contains acetonitrile, water, and formic acid. Once opened, the Neo-MSMS flow solvent can be used for 4 weeks when stored at ambient laboratory conditions. Keep away from heat and sunlight. The Neo-MSMS flow solvent is highly flammable. It's also harmful by inhalation, in contact with skin, and if swallowed. It also causes serious eye irritation and should only be used in a chemical fume hood. 1 360 milliliter bottle of NeoBase 2 extraction solution. The ready-for-use extraction solution contains methanol, water, and oxalic acid. Once opened, the NeoBase 2 extraction solution can be used for 4 weeks when stored in the dark at ambient laboratory conditions. When performing the assay procedure, the NeoBase 2 extraction solution may be kept in the light, but should be returned to storage in the dark when the procedure is completed. The NeoBase 2 extraction solution is highly flammable. It is toxic if inhaled, in contact with skin, and if swallowed, and should only be used in a chemical fume hood. The NeoBase 2 succinylacetone assay solution is designed to be used with the NeoBase 2 non-derivatized MSMS kit and NeoBase 2 non-derivatized MSMS NeoBase 2 non-derivatized assay solutions. The NeoBase 2 succinylacetone assay solution is intended for in vitro diagnostic use to extract succinylacetone from blood samples dried on filter paper. Measurement of arginosuccinic acid requires the use of NeoBase 2 succinylacetone assay solution. Each assay solutions kit contains reagents for 960 assays. The ready-for-use reagent is a dilute, aqueous hydrazine dihydrochloride solution. Once opened, the resealed NeoBase 2 succinylacetone assay solution vial can be used for 4 weeks when stored in the dark at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. The solution contains hydrazine dihydrochloride that may cause an allergic skin reaction and cancer. The following items are required but not supplied with the kit: TQD MSMS screening system or Xevo TQD MSMS screening system, a puncher capable of punching filter paper discs with a diameter of 3.2 millimeters, an incubator shaker capable of 45 degrees Celsius and 700 RPM. In addition, the following materials are required: pipetter 30 to 300 microliters, pipette tips, pipettes or graduated cylinders for measuring milliliter volumes of reagents, a mixer for reconstitution of NeoBase 2 internal standards, an ultrasonic bath with heating, a chemical fume hood, filter paper containing a specimen collection device compliant with applicable local regulations, LC-MS grade acetonitrile, LC-MS grade methanol, clinical laboratory reagent water or equivalent deionized water, and desiccant packets. A thorough understanding of the MSMS screening system user manual is necessary for successful use of this kit. The NeoBase 2 internal standards and NeoBase 2 controls supplied with this kit are intended for use as an integral unit as stated on the Quality Control Certificate. Do not mix identical reagents from kits having different lot numbers. Do not use kit reagents after the expiry date printed on the kit label. Use only the exact concentrations indicated in the lot-specific Quality Control Certificate for the NeoBase 2 internal standards. Step 1. Ensure that the NeoBase 2 internal standards vial, NeoBase 2 extraction solution, and NeoBase 2 succinylacetone assay solution have been brought to room temperature before use. Step 2. The following steps should be performed in a chemical hood to limit exposure to organic solvent fumes. Reconstitute the NeoBase 2 internal standards vial with 1.4 milliliters of the NeoBase 2 extraction solution and close the cap tightly. Mix the vial thoroughly in a horizontal position for 60 to 70 minutes and then sonicate in an ultrasonic bath for 3 minutes at 35 Celsius. Step 3. Transfer 126 milliliters of NeoBase 2 extraction solution into a measuring cylinder and pour into a 250 milliliter glass laboratory bottle with a screw cap closure. Pipette 2.6 milliliters of NeoBase 2 succinylacetone assay solution and 1.3 milliliters reconstituted NeoBase 2 internal standards into the glass laboratory bottle containing NeoBase 2 extraction solution. Mix the solution thoroughly while avoiding contact with the screw cap. This forms the extraction working solution containing amino acids, acylcarnitines, succinylacetone, nucleosides, and lysophospholipids internal standards. Step 4. Transfer 129 milliliters of NeoBase 2 extraction solution into a measuring cylinder and pour into a 250 milliliter glass laboratory bottle with a screw cap closure. Pipette 1.3 milliliters reconstituted NeoBase 2 internal standards into the glass laboratory bottle containing NeoBase 2 extraction solution. Mix the solution thoroughly while avoiding contact with the screw cap. This forms the extraction working solution containing amino acids, acylcarnitines, nucleosides, and lysophospholipids internal standards. Step 5. Extraction working solution is stable for 2 weeks. It should be stored protected from light at 2 to 8 Celsius when not in use. Step 6. Before use, bring the extraction working solution to room temperature and mix thoroughly. After use, return the solution container to 2 to 8 Celsius as soon as possible. Step 7. Ensure that the NeoBase 2 Controls cassette package has been brought to room temperature 30 minutes before opening the package. Step 1. Barcode labels. Fix a barcode label to the microplate. The barcode labels included with this kit are designed so that they can be scanned to associate a work list with each plate. You'll need 2 plates with the same barcode. Preheat the incubator shaker unit to 45 Celsius. Punch out filter paper discs from dried blood spots using an automatic or manual puncher into the wells of the provided microplate. The diameter of the discs should be approximately 3.2 millimeters. Only 1 disc is added per well. It's recommended to use the first 2 wells as blank extraction working solution for every plate, followed by singlicates of NeoBase 2 low control and high control, and singlicates of the controls at the end of the plate after the patient samples. See the suggested plate map, also found in the kit instructions for use. Note that the NeoBase 2 controls and samples can be pre-punched to the microplate 2 hours before addition of the extraction working solution. Once opened, the NeoBase 2 controls can be stored for 4 weeks in their original bag, which is placed inside a resealable plastic bag with a desiccant and stored at 2 to 8 Celsius. Confirm that all microplate wells have a filter paper disc after sample punching. Handle the plates with care so that no discs come out of the wells. Step 2. Using reverse pipetting, add 125 microliters of the extraction working solution to each well. Cover the plate with an adhesive microplate cover, ensuring a good seal to minimize evaporation. Step 3. Immediately after covering, shake the plate in the incubator shaker at 45 Celsius for 30 minutes. The plate can be shaken at speeds ranging from 650 to 750 RPM. Step 4. To avoid condensation of solvent to the plate cover surface, carefully remove the adhesive microplate cover from the plate immediately after incubation. Step 5. Transfer 100 microliters from the contents of each well to the second microplate as soon as possible and cover the plate with an adhesive microplate cover to minimize evaporation of the solution. Step 6. Incubate 60 minutes at room temperature between the transfer step and the first measurement to ensure complete derivatization of extracted succinylacetone. Daily instrument maintenance and instrument run setup can be performed during this step. Place the covered plate into the TQD MSMS screening system autosampler. The fully prepared and sealed assay plate can be stored in the autosampler at ambient temperature for 31 hours before the assay run starts. To run the assay, start the Mass Links program, create a sample list, and run the MSMS analysis method as set up by the Perkin-Elmer service representative. Refer to the Mass Links and NeoLinks user guide for details. The processed results can be viewed in the NeoLinks results file. Place the covered plate into the Xevo TQD MSMS screening system autosampler. To run the assay, start the Mass Links program, create the sample list, and run the MSMS analysis method as set up by the Perkin-Elmer service representative. Refer to the Mass Links and NeoLinks user guide for details. The processed results can be viewed in the NeoLinks results file. Discard the plate after measurement according to local regulations.